Starlight Express. Starlight Express. That was like my favorite musical as a kid. How are you guys? What are we drinking today? Today we are drinking apple juice, almond milk, avocado, spinach, banana, dates, and peaches. That's what we're drinking. What are you drinking? Oh God, I miss you guys. Finally, the Bachelorette live. Girl, this show is a hot mess. This show is a hot mess. I'm telling you, everything that I said was going to happen, happened. I said that this was going to happen with two Bachelorettes. The women have turned this show, the two dueling Bachelorettes have turned this show into The Bachelor. And The Bachelor is Logan. Like, what is going on? I knew this was a bad idea, but I think to be fair, they also have to do it with The Bachelor. I know they did it before. We weren't watching. We don't remember. Okay. They need to do it again. They need to do it again with Bachelors. Because this isn't fair. This is not fair. Anyway, how are you, family? Hey, April. April said, I still haven't watched this show. Sorry, guys. I follow so much already. I'll be here to support, but no info to add. No worries, April. Thank you for being here. Shawanda said, hi, Nikki. I've missed you guys. I've missed you too. My eyes have been on the lookout for a notification for a recap from Nikki. Thank you for being here. You know what's so funny? 90 Day Fiancé was moving like molasses, but this show, oh my goodness, this show is moving so fast. Moving so fast. I'm like, how are hometowns approaching? What's going on? Shawanda said, I wonder how many hometown dates each Bachelorette will have. I mean, well, they have to give them the same that they always give the Bachelor or the Bachelorette, like 3 dates, right? Yeah. So, I mean, we're approaching hometowns, but it's going to be, double the process since we have two Bachelorettes. Hey, Caitlin. Caitlin said each one is having four hometowns, and the episode on Monday is the last before then. Not this episode. We have one more episode, right? Then we get to hometowns. So I think there's going to be a hometown and fantasy suite episode per lead. I think so. Hey, Rael. Rael said, I'm so glad I seem to have caught this live. I have so much I want to talk about. Yeah, we got a lot. That's why I said, get comfy. Get comfy. Again? They just need to go on ahead and make it work. Oh, shoot. Let me put my timer on for my rice. I feel like my rice has been on for at least 10 minutes. So I'll do 35. I'll do 35. Child, making brown rice is not for the weak. It is not for the weak. Right? There we go. Crazy Homebody Girl said, I'm still kind of annoyed they didn't give Gabby her own season, but it is what it is. Yeah. Because essentially it's Gabby's season anyway. And we'll get into that. It's Gabby's season anyway. And that's not fair to Rachel. Crazy Homebody Girl said, let me heat my food right quick. Girl, I'm cooking my food right now. I'm making, oh my goodness, Stephanie. Stephanie, you sweetie. Thank you so much for the Cash App. My God. Love you too, Stephanie. Thank you so much. Oh, we starting off right. We starting off right. God is good. Thank you, Stephanie. And I'm sending you a heart. Thank you. I don't even know what I was talking about. Stephanie to caught me off guard. Thank you so much, sis. I think I was saying this turns out to be Rachel's season anyway, and it's not. I mean, Gabby's season anyway, and it's not fair to Rachel. I think that's what I was saying. NTR said, watching your travel vlog, Nikki.Star TV. Love the lashes. What did you get done for the lashes? I just told her because I'm like new to lashes. That was my third time getting them. So I always do like small, medium. I think the next time I go, I'm going to get dramatic. I think I'm going to get dramatic. We'll see. We'll see because I like how I look in them and the way my lash girl Courtney, the way. Is everything okay over there? Yeah. The way she does my lashes, I don't hate how they feel and they last a really long time. So I'm going to get them. I'm going to get them again. They have been holding me over in this heat. They have been holding me over in this heat because it's just been so hot. I have not wanted to cook, excuse me. I have not wanted to cook because it's just so hot. So I normally just eat dinner and just do the smoothies all day. Listen, it's helping me. It's getting me through because you just don't feel like making anything because it's so hot. So to all of those who was doing a love after lockup challenge with me, this is how I'm getting by. Shout out to the Atlanta Heat. Oh, Angela said, I'm eating, just got home. Yay, you're right on time. Invisible Hiccup said, we miss you, Nikki. I miss you guys too. Thank you for being here. Oh, So Seth is drinking a jalapeno margarita. I know that's right. I know that's right. Adriana said, I wish Gabby got this season herself. Me too. Me too. I never saw it, Crazy Home by the Girl, but a lot of you all had said that they did dueling bachelors before, and it was a mess then. I just think it's unfair. I just think it's unfair. Like they both deserve their own season. If not, if you're going to give it to any Bachelorette, I think it should have went to Gabby. Not because Rachel isn't deserving, but Gabby is just great for TV. She's great for TV. Great for TV. Thank you, Dwayne. Yolanda said, been gone for a minute, but I'm back with the jump ball. Goes in the clock. Caitlin said, I'm still holding out for Mike Johnson season, even if he has to split it with another lead. I think if they give Mike a season, it'll be on his own. But I feel like that ship has sailed. And I think it's Mike's fault. He messed it up with Demi Lovato. He messed it up. Ariel said it's definitely entertaining, but I hate how the girls are treated and get their feelings hurt. Yeah, it's Logan's season. It's like this is The Bachelor. It's so weird. It's so OMG and physical hiccup. And I was just starting to find him attractive. I think the reason why, because I was never attracted to Logan, no shade, but I think it's because he's very tall. Like I didn't know he was that tall until like I saw him standing with the other guys, and I was like, okay. I'm a hi-ho. It is what it is. It is what it is. Yolanda said, I gave up on a show a while ago, but I love watching Nikki talk about it. This is the real show. Thank you so much. I can't wait until Bachelor in Paradise because I won't be traveling as much. So I'll be able to we'll be able to, get through that together week after week. No stops. But thank you, Yolanda. This is the real show. Oh, yeah. I'm just catching up with you guys right now, April. I mean, Simply Just. I said April because I'm about to click on April. April said, I'm making some teriyaki chicken and pineapple skewers with fried rice and endame beans for dinner. Oh, that sounds delicious. Yep, I'm still here for y'all. That sounds delicious. So long, Crazy Homebody Girl. But, love at the lockup challenge. Can't eat my white rice. Yes, Christina, we are. We are. Rael said, I don't think I would have tuned in if it was just Rachel. She doesn't have the personality. I think I disagree. I do think that she has the personality for the show, especially the way she breaks down on a dime. She's great for this show. However, when you have her competing with somebody like Gabby, it makes her look like she's not the strongest lead. And that's very problematic. It is. It really, really is. It really, really is. This is Gabby's season. Angela Harvey said, it's a good thing Gabby is there to be there for Rachel because she is a mess. Well, Gabby too. We will get into Gabby. Y'all know that's my girl. I love her, but I gotta check her. Miriam, what's up, baby? What's up? So Steph said, I made progress on my challenge. I got a membership to a Pilates studio. Yes. Amen. So happy for you. I actually started, not started, but I actually found somebody on YouTube that I'm going to start, doing their Pilates classes with. Y'all know me, I'm a research hoe. I will research and research and research until I'm comfortable. So I've been doing a lot of research on who I was going to take Pilates with, because with this next wave, of the pandemic, I'm not joining any gym or studio anytime soon. So I was like, I'm going to have to do it at home. And so I found somebody on YouTube that I really like. I really, really like it. She has different levels. I don't feel like it'll be a task on me, but I feel like it will challenge me. So I've already logged in a couple of videos. So all I have to do is start. Oh, thank you, Kayla. Thank you for being here. What's up, Eva? Shawada said, conquering insecurity can be hard. However, I hope Rachel is making efforts to crucify her insecurities. Otherwise, her significant other is going to be exhausted you said a word, as they try to affirm feelings for her. Absolutely. Absolutely. Caitlin said the Dueling Bachelor was like what they did with Caitlin Bristow, the other woman they chose. The contestants voted on who they wanted, and it was one for the whole. Oh, that's worse. Oh, that's terrible. I can't see them as double bachelors. I'm gonna be real, Eva. No shade. I love Tyler and I love Balake. I love Blake. I think they're good for TV. But them boys is hoes. Them boys is hoes. I just feel like that season will be, you know what? Never mind. I changed my mind. That season will be a chaotic mess, and I'm here for it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. 48 days. I cannot wait. You know what? He has great height and great hair. That's what's working for him. That height and that hair. I think the taller he is, it's like you don't care what he looks like because he's towering over you. But I think he's a cutie, but I didn't find him attractive until I saw how tall he was. Hey, Addie. Addie said, Ivan said in this podcast he would have switched to if he was in Rachel's. Why are they doing Rachel like this? I do not understand. Ashley J says, there were moments, some of the guys like Michael, I was like, who is this? Was he there the whole time? Yeah. A lot of these guys we probably won't get to because I don't remember them. I do not remember this. It needs to be in the summer. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. I just hope they cast a messy enough cast to like keep our attention, because the summer is when we need to be watching the show. Susan said they did the same things for Two Bachelors way back in. The women had to choose between Byron. You know, every time you tell me about Byron, I just think of a black man, but I know he's not black, but I'm like, a white man named Byron. It's probably started off as a Caucasus Mountains name and we just adopted it. But I'm like, wow, Byron, a whole Caucasian man named Byron. You know, he's been getting on the fan base's nerves for a minute. They sure did. And Gabby is not supporting her in the way that Rachel supported Gabby. What Nate drama? Not this Nate or the other Nate? Wait, which Nate are we talking about? Because I'm rooting for Nate and Gabby. Not Nate the father. Please tell me not him. Shawana said, did you guys see the Celebrity Family Feud with Michelle, Nate, Serena, Rodney, and Joe? No, I was waiting for that to come on. When did it come on? Hey, Shonda, how are you? Yes, let them know, Shonda. Shonda said right out the gate, please like the video and subscribe to get NikkiStar TV to 15K. Thank you, my love. And please subscribe to my second channel, NikkiStar at Home. You guys probably already watched a video that I put up over there, my travel vlog. Thank you all so much for your support. That channel was growing a lot faster than this one when I started it. Thank you, Star Family. Sarah said Nate was two timing women, and one of them never told that he had a kid for a year. Oh, God. Damn it. Damn. Nate. Come on. No, he wasn't out there wilding and leading with his daughter. You know what? You can never trust a man. That's what I get. Ashby 313 said, but did Rachel keep hating despite learning he had told Gabby that she was rough around the edges? She did. She sure did. Kayla said, yes, Nate the father. Girl, he was lying about having a kid and hid it from that white woman. Why you had to say that white woman for a year? Oh my goodness. Why does all the like awful men hang with Pilot Peter? You know what, Sarah, that does not surprise me. That does not surprise me. That does not at all. At all. Yes, we're almost there, Shonda. Almost at 1K. You know Killmonger was going to be a mess. Oh, but I was rooting for him because I feel like Gabby really likes him. Shawanda said, do you see a bachelor for this next season for the next season in this group of men? Yes, I do. Where's his picture? Because I feel like he would be great for Rachel, but I don't think that she's going to pick him. Oh, do I have his picture? Damn it, I don't. Hold on. Oh, because they wouldn't let me add it. Hold on. Shoot. Where is he? Jordan, let me just bring him up on here. I feel like I had all of their pictures. Didn't I? I had all of their pictures. Nikki. He looks like, is it John Ritter or Jason Ritter? He looks like Jason Ritter, John Ritter's son. But I see him being the Bachelor. Let me get his picture. Rachel isn't feeling him, and I feel like he's such a good guy for her. But she is not feeling him, and I feel like she should. Because he's such a good guy. Now, why is my phone giving me problems? You know what? I'm going to save that because now my phone is acting funny. Let me just get my notes because I don't feel like that. I'm going to save that because I do want to talk about that. So I'm going to find it on my computer first, and then I'll bring it up. So let me save your comment, Shawanda. I'm going to save your comment because I want to come back to this, but I got to get his picture. But I definitely see him being the Bachelor because he's going far, but Rachel is just not into him. And I'm like, girl, you need to be into the men that's into you instead of running after these guys that don't like you and then falling apart and making everybody have a bad day. I can give you his name though. His name is, what is his name? Tyler, that's my Bachelor. I'll get his picture later. But I see Tyler being the Bachelor. I would love to watch his story. He's such a cutie. He's so kind. I'm going to get his picture. I don't. Now you almost told me this mess. I hope she don't go for him. Malake said Rachel had no choice though. There were 5 men standing. 3 already rejected her. Apparently Jacob and Gabby fought after the rose ceremony about his comments. She is going through on this show, and that is so unfair. Sarah said, I think the producers made Rachel pick Hayden so they have an even amount of men. Probably. Yeah, me too. I really liked him for Gabby. I really, really did. Yes, Tyler. You don't see it, Angela? He does look like Jason Ritter, but he's such a cutie. Jersey boy. Angela, what is going on with you and Tyler? He's a cutie. April. I could not. That rabbi was like, he was cussing, like he was cussing up a storm, and he was beating up his car, and I was just like, so in full like rabbi regalia, girl. LA is something else. LA is something else. Really? I don't see that. I don't see that. But anyway, let me get my pictures. I'm gonna get my pictures of these guys, and then we'll get into the review. Let me get Tyler. I love Tyler. I cannot believe you're not feeling my baby Tyler. I love Tyler. That's Zach. How y'all feeling about Zach? I'm not into Zach, but that beard, when that scruff come in, I can see it. Rachel seems like she's into him too. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this season. I feel like they need a do-over. This is so sad. Anyway, let me first get into the reviews that I missed with you guys. I just want to talk about this because I did not like with what Gabby did to turn the tides in her favor, right? So at this point, I think it was like 2 episodes ago, the men at this point were saying who they wanted to continue to pursue or who they had a stronger connection with, right? So the guys, it seems at this point, is feeling Rachel a bit more than they're feeling Gabby. So my girl Gabby has a whole breakdown because Rachel, in her opinion, is getting more male attention, right? Seems like the guys like her a bit more. So homegirl has this whole breakdown. Then next thing you know, she leaves. I felt like she went to go meet with the producers. And then when she came back, all of a sudden, the rules of the game change, right? So now I think at that point they had to like go right to the rose ceremony, and now there was a certain amount of roses. So now the guys had to know who they wanted fully, and they had to make that decision that day, or they were just going to get cut. And I felt like Rachel went along with it because she wanted to support Gabby, but at that point, Rachel was doing a bit better, and Gabby did that little sneak move, had the little meltdown, cried to the producers, and changed the flow of the show and the rules of the game. Now the game is in her favor, and you don't see her patting up Rachel the same way that Rachel was patting up her. Now let me tell you this. She's still my girl. She's still one of my favorite bachelorettes, but that was sneaky. And I did not like that. I did not like that because you saw Rachel getting a bit more attention than you. You had this whole breakdown. None of the guys like me. I'm so concerned because men all my life have not been attracted to me. And I just don't feel well. I don't want to do the show. And you run off. And you know they cannot do this show without you. No shade. Rachel can handle it on her own. She's just so fragile. You are too fragile, sis. Too fragile. You got to stand up. Anyway, still love you for the show. So they run after you. Everybody, even the other bachelorette, run after you. Let you have your way. Now all of a sudden, you the belle of the ball, and Rachel isn't. Rachel is falling out every 5 seconds, but you can't see Gabby. Because Gabby is over there with the guys. You're so funny. Yeah, right. Mm-hmm. I can see you as being mine forever. While Rachel is sitting over there playing with the 3 guys that kind of like her, but she knows that they probably want you a bit more, feeling insecure, falling out every other second, and we can't find Gabby. We can't find Gabby to support her. We can't find Gabby to say, if you're not okay with this, then we won't do it. Whatever you need, I'm here to support you. Screw these guys. No, you're running to Rachel saying that somebody said that you was rough around the edges. So because you rough around the edges, the game got to change in your favor. You my girl, but I ain't like that. I ain't like that. And I didn't think that Tarzan, I forgot his name. Tarzan. What was his name? The Tarzan looking dude and American Psycho looking dude that eventually got cut. I didn't think that anything that they said to Gabby was wrong. They basically said while they were talking to her, oh, hey, I just want to be honest with you. I want to pursue Rachel. What was wrong with that? All these guys here, they like Rachel and I'm rough around the edges. What is that supposed to mean? Listen, no woman want to be called rough around the edges, but were you really feeling American Psycho, sis? Were you really feeling him? He was 4'2" and sassy. You were not attracted to him. So to make this whole thing about him saying that you're rough around the edges, you saw that sleazy guy was stumbling over his words anyway. You nor Rachel was feeling him. So this whole thing that you did, Gabby, I ain't like that. I ain't like that because Rumpelstiltskin did not hurt your feelings. You were not into him. You had a problem because it appeared to you that more of the men were attracted to Rachel than they were of you. Now that you got all the attention that you desire, I don't see you picking Rachel up because every time I look over, she is just in a ball of tears, rolling around in them Ross dresses that they done got her. Because what the hell has happened with the fashions? What is going on? They are keeping Gabby laced in the latest Giovanni dresses. Now all of a sudden, every time I look at Rachel, she's in some Ross clearance Las Vegas dress. Ain't nothing wrong with it though. Ain't nothing wrong with it because Ross in Las Vegas got some nice little sparkly clearance dresses. However, if the other lead is wearing Giovanni, then the other lead need to be laced as well. I feel like Rachel is doing her own eyebrows, her own hair, getting her little Charlotte Russe hoops. She's doing everything on her own. Y'all done forgot about her. I don't know what Gabby said to the producers, but this show has changed drastically. And I love Gabby, but I didn't like that. I did not like that. And Rachel supported you. She even cussed out the guys who were feeling her because you were upset that they weren't attracted to you. And now we can't find you to lift my good sis up because you should have sent Logan home. If you about that sisterhood, you should have did that. And I think Rachel was expecting it and Gabby didn't do it. Sis, I love you, but that was nasty. That was nasty. I love you, but I ain't like that. So that's all I want to talk about from that episode. I will say this. Do I have his picture? Wait, I think I got this dude's picture. I don't. How do I have this dude's picture and not him? Anyway, let's talk about Tremaine real quick. Tremaine was the first guy to be like, oh no, Rachel, I don't want you. I want Gabby, and still got sent home. See, that's what you get. That's what you get. You wanted to make a scene. You wanted to have a moment, and you got sent home and messed up your little ABC check. Ciao. I'm not going to get into like Meatball reporting back because Rumpelstiltskin was saying some mean stuff about the ladies. Like you could tell, like, excuse me. That's why I was getting upset with Rachel, with Gabby. I'm like, you could tell that this dude was the villain. Every time we see him, he's talking mad crap about the women. So it was like, okay, this is obviously the villain of the show, right? However, let me get his name because I keep on calling him Rumpelstiltskin. What is his name? Hayden? Was it Hayden? He's a mixture of Rumpelstiltskin and American Psycho. Hayden, yes. Hayden. Where is he from? Tampa, Florida. Of course. Anyway, Hayden Rumpelstiltskin. He was saying nasty things about the ladies the entire time that he was there. I will say, if you were hired, Hayden, and I feel like he was, right? Because that whole monologue about his dog, I'm going back home to somebody who loves me and has loved me from the beginning. First of all, where the hell is Peter? Because I felt like the way he was talking about that dog was inappropriate. And I'm going home and I'm going to get in bed with somebody who loves me. What the hell are you doing to that dog? His last days. Anyway, the way he was talking, it just, for me, especially on camera and mic'd, for me, I felt like he was probably hired to be the villain. I will say, brother, you overcommitted. You overcommitted. When you started calling them names, I was like, oh, you're doing too much. You doing too much. You do want to have a reality TV show life, career outside of this show. But the names that he was calling them, the way he was talking about their bodies and minds, I was like, I think you're overcommitting. You did a bit too much. You did a bit too much, which means if you're going to go to paradise, you're either going to need to have a redemption storyline or you are just going to be an even worse villain. It's all up to you. What else did I want to talk about before I get into this week's episode? Rachel, listen. For last week's episode and this episode, I get that you are not getting the support that you was giving Gabby. However, Mama, you got to grow up. You are looking extremely insecure. You are crying over everything, and you're constantly punishing the men that are interested in you when a man that I don't even think you're really feeling is not interested in you. So every time a guy shows a bit more interest for Gabby or is not giving her all that she wants him to give, she falls out and she penalizes the guys that really like her. And I'm like, what? Why are you self-sabotaging? That's what I feel like she's doing. I feel like she's self-sabotaging because last week's episode, when the guys were when they went to, I was very confused by that. I was like, were they supposed to participate in this match or are they there just watching Gabby's group date? It was really weird. But she was getting upset because the guys were not paying attention to her. And I was just like, is this your first time being around men? Have you ever dated a man before? Because I don't understand how you really wanted to be the belle of the ball when these grown men, straight men, are watching a boxing match. Do you know what sports is? Do you know the relationship that men have with the thing that we know and call sports? Do you understand that, Mama? You could be butt ball naked, right? Puss out, just glistening in your latest body butter or Vaseline, some Rihanna, Fenty skin glow, all of that. Walk in front of a man. Honey, I'm ready. If he's watching the game, he's not acknowledging you. It's just not going to happen. You know what he's going to say? Babe, can you move your vagina? I'm watching the game. How are you so upset that they are not noticing you when they're watching a boxing match? They were all so excited. They're like, yeah, get it. And she's sitting over there and nobody's watching me. No. Are you kidding me? You really expected them to focus on you while they're watching a boxing match? How old are you? This could not be wait, is this her first time being no, she was on The Bachelor. What's going on? It was just very weird that she expected for them to try to pursue her while that was happening right there. Come on. You got to be realistic at some point. I get that this is a TV show and I get that the thing is, that they are supposed to pursue you, but they have not done anything. Listen, we don't know what's happening, but what's happening here is they don't have any phones. They don't have any television. All they have is each other in those hotel suites with alcohol, right? And the reason why they set it up like that is because they want the men to be bored and to give them a scene, to create drama. If they're stuck in front of a television all day until it's time to film, you're not going to get much. So you want to take away a lot of their resources so that they can give you something to film. These men, this is the first thing that the closest thing to sports that they have been able to watch in weeks. How did you expect for them to pay attention to you in that moment? You're trying to be a wife. One thing you got to do is pick your battles as a wife. Sports, you're not winning. I feel like every woman knows that. Every woman knows you're not winning, any sports match, any 2K, whatever them video games is that they play. That right there, that other woman, right, is going to win every time. If you're gay, it's Drag Race. You know what I mean? Like, Drag Race is going to win every time. Like, girl, I feel like she was just doing too much. And I just feel like for me, that was like a symbol of how she has been this season. She gets worked up in her head about one moment and just ruins the whole day. So then she didn't want to do a date. I can't. I feel so unloved. Nobody wants me. Why am I here? Oh, girl. Oh, girl, you got to get better. You got to get better with that. Let's move on to this episode. I want to start with the end of last week's episode and lead into this one. Jesse is dead wrong. Jesse is dead wrong. Logan spoke to you, told you everything. You said nothing. Then you walk in on this episode with Rachel acting like you're the protective big brother, asking her how she's doing. You know how the hell she's doing. You knew what was going to go down before you even walked in there to talk to her and try to comfort her. I don't listen. I'm not putting that on him. I know the show probably told him not to say anything, but that was just, I did not like that. I thought that Jesse was going to tell her or say to Logan, well, you got to tell her right now, because if you don't want to be here, then she needs to know that. That is not fair to her, because aren't you supposed to be there like the protector or whatever? Which is why I feel like this show needs to be led by a former Bachelorette. Because I guarantee you, Caitlyn, Tay would have said something, but Caitlyn would have been like, oh, absolutely not. That's not right. Go and tell her. If you won't tell her, I will. Caitlyn would have done that. And I felt like that would have been fair. But Jesse is sitting over there comforting Logan. Logan, who took a rose from somebody else, who probably didn't want Rachel, but still took a rose from somebody else to stay on the show so that you could get close to Gabby. I did not like that. And the show knew it. I didn't like it. You protect your Bachelorette. You protect your lead. And I didn't like it. I didn't like that at all. So anyway, Logan gets a rose. Still don't say nothing. Still don't say that. Go down there, celebrates with her, clinks the drinks and everything, knowing good and well that he still wants to pursue Gabby, right? I will say he was not given any direction. He spoke to Jesse because he wanted help. He wanted advice. Jesse did not help him. Jesse, man, you got a lot to think about. Why are you here? What are you doing? Why are you here? Anyway, Logan takes the rose, clinks glasses with Rachel. We don't know how long it's been until the next day, right? It looks like it's the next day, but we don't know if it's been a few days, right? We don't know if it's been a whole week, right? So the next day, we see that Logan gets selected to go out on a date with Rachel. That's when he decides to tell her that before he even goes, that he wants to pursue Gabby. And Rachel falls apart at the drop of a dime about anything. I was with her on this one. She had every right to be emotional. She had every right to be upset about this because what he did was not right. What he did was not right. She was just like, so you took a rose knowing that you wanted to pursue Gabby. And she was still very mature about it or whatever. She was like, you don't have to explain anything. You just go. No, you don't have to tell me I'm great. Just go. And she had a little moment after that. And I felt like that moment was a bit more justified because hold on. Let me go check my rice. I felt like she was justified in that moment to have that little breakdown because what he did wasn't right. But he's tall, so he felt like he could do that. Gotta do much better if you want to. Oh my God, did I burn this? I hate brown rice. Oh my gosh, oh Lord, how do you cook this mess? know what? There has got to be a healthier rice. I can't. Oh my gosh, I'm not good at it. Oh my God. I think I messed up my rice. Anyway, back to Dragon Logan, girl. I should have just made quinoa. I should have. It's delicious though. I got the flavors are there, but I should have just made quinoa. I'm done with brown rice, but I brought a big bag, and I gotta eat it. So anyway, Logan is in this like limbo, right? Because he doesn't know if Gabby is going to accept him, right? So he finally goes and he talks to Gabby, and he's just like, you know that I've been interested in you for a very long time. She's like, yeah, yeah, right, yeah, I know, yeah. Well, yeah, just let me go talk to her and see how she feels about this. Okay. So yeah, just sit tight, okay? Yeah. Girl, you should have been like, what you doing? Why you in my room? What you need to talk about? What's Rachel? How was she doing? You gotta go. That's what you should have did, Gabby. That's what Rachel has been doing for you. So she's like, yeah, let me go talk to Rachel. She goes and talks to Rachel, and Rachel lying. And Gabby, let's be real, woman to woman, you knew that she was not okay. You knew that she was not okay. She'd been breaking down all day because guys keep on going after you. You knew that she was not okay, and you were her 2 episodes ago. So for you to be like, so how do you feel about him? Yeah, because you know that me and you, we both liked him, and yeah, that was like our struggle. Yeah. So as she's having this conversation with her, I'm like, she gonna keep this dude. She's gonna keep this dude. And later we find out in the episode that she wanted him to stay. And the other guys were rightfully upset, right? Because they felt like they had been making progress with her. And then she brings in another guy who was on another team. So they felt some sort of way. And this time I was on the guy's side because I was just like, Logan should have went home. Logan should have went home. But Gabby really likes this dude. She's a height hoe as well. Before I go on, let me get this super chat. From my girl, Debbie B. What's up, Debbie? Thank you so much for the super chat. Debbie said, why it seems Dave, Neil, Reality Steve, and others are trying to take down Nate Mitchell, but not show receipts for Nick Val's girlfriend, Natalie's video lip syncing the N-word. Videos are on Twitter and on Reddit. Oh, I don't know. And I don't even know who that is. So thank you so much for the super chat. That's probably why I didn't talk about it. He has a girlfriend since when? I don't know nothing about that man. But since we're here, let's talk about do I have his picture? I don't have nobody's picture. I did. This ain't Nick. I think his name is Eric, but I call him Nick because he looks like Nick Val's tether. There's something about him. I don't know what it is. I feel like he's going to be a last-minute villain. It's the look, it's the smirk, it's something about him. But I will say I was on his side this episode because he was just like, Gabby's bringing in another guy and, we're making progress. So how is he going to catch up to us unless she's been feeling this way about him the whole time? Because she was. And she should have sent Logan home. I'm just like, really? This is the dude that you think is going to be your husband at the end of this? Logan, where is he at? This is the man. Shrek with the gray hair? Girl, no. It's the height. The height is messing with your mind, girl. Get free. You should have sent him home because you did not have the same connection with him that you had with the other guys. And you also should have sent him home out of principle because you should have been supporting your girl, Rachel, like she has been supporting you. I ain't like that. So now Logan is on Team Gabby. So anyway, throughout the date, there are some guys who are making a very strong impression on her. Johnny is one of them. Guys, I'm not seeing it. How is she getting so deep with Johnny? You know what? This is the thing that bothers me about Johnny. Johnny think he cute. I'm not saying he's not an attractive guy, but Johnny has a type of forced swag to me, right? I feel like Johnny puts a lot into his looks. And because he does that, because them eyebrows are snatched, okay? Johnny's going to somebody. He's sitting in somebody's chair and he's either getting them threaded or waxed, right? So, little Miss Johnny, you cannot tell him that he is not the bee's knees. He has this way of like performing on this show where I'm like, Gabby, there's no way he's making your clam jump. There's no way. There's just, sis, I can't buy it. He's like, yeah. What are you doing? You know, me and Gabby, we got a connection. This is him and his confessionals. Who are you? Are you attracted to one of the producers, the cameraman? Like, what is going on? What is that? You know what? You know how he acts? And listen, I feel like only the blacks are going to understand what I'm saying. Johnny act like he light-skinned. Like Johnny is light-skinned Johnny. He acts like a light-skin. Specifically a light-skin from Baltimore or Philadelphia. Girl, that's how he acts. That's what, and I'm just like, Gabby, you're a woman in your 30s. Ain't no way this is still attractive to you. This was attractive in high school. Like as a grown woman in her 30s. But he's making leeway with her. He is making leeway with her, and I'm so confused. Nate, you ruined it. You ruined Nate for me, guys. I was so excited about them this episode. When she got the Belgian chocolate for his daughter and Nate started crying, now y'all got me questioning that. I'm like, was he faking the whole time? Oh, goodness. Who is going to be her man? I don't see no husbands. Okay, let's just jump to there. I don't see no connections. I'm going to be real with you. I don't see no connections. I don't see no husbands. I don't feel like these men are really into the women like the women are into the men. Specifically, Tino. Let me tell you something. Rachel, I'm concerned. I am concerned because he's starting to do this thing where he's checking her and chastising her. I don't like it. And Rachel is the kind of girl who will overlook that and make it seem like, and make it appear like, oh, he's just very overprotective over me. Oh, he just really loves me, so that's why he acts like that. It's giving me Lifetime Movie of the Week. I don't like it. And I feel like next week's episode or a few episodes later, my suspicions are going to be confirmed because I don't like it. I don't like it. And Rachel is chasing after this man. Tino, Rachel, God bless them. God bless these women. I feel bad for them because they are not being pursued on their own show. This is The Bachelor. This is The Bachelor. And I'm just, I'm so upset. I will say Tino did have a right to express himself, but I'm just like, you know what this process is. You know what's happening. Yes, it is very annoying that Rachel, canceled y'all date, right? But are you really upset about not spending time with Rachel or not being able to go on your fun little date on this TV show? Which one was it? Because you were going on this date with multiple guys. So it wasn't just a one-on-one with you and Rachel. So were you mad about missing time with her, or were you mad about the fun that you missed out on that you were probably going to have if you went on this date? Which one is it, Tino? Because I can't quite decide. Sad. Mario got cut. The first impression rose got cut. So Gabby, did he really give you a good first impression? Or was that a diversity rose? See, sis, Gabby, I can't believe we're here. I don't know what's going on. Because you gave Mario the first impression rose, and then you didn't talk to him at any time after that. What's the tea? Wait a minute. Who is the guy that Rachel seems to be falling for? And I don't trust him either. Who is he? He got a weird name. What is his name? He's a biracial boy. He's biracial. Where is he? Avon. Something up with Avon. Something up with Avon, Rachel. Something's up with Avon. And I don't know if he got a girl back home, but it's something about him where I don't feel like his, I don't feel like he's given the same that she's given. I will be honest with you. It's giving me Nate and Michelle. Y'all dragged me about Nate, but I was just like, I don't feel like Nate is where Michelle is. And that's what I'm getting from Rachel and Aiden. I don't think that Aiden is anywhere near where Rachel is. Oh, this is going to be so sad. I don't see any matches. I don't see any love connections. I don't see any husbands. All I see is the Bachelorettes getting played at the end. And if they do make it past the reunion, I feel like 2 weeks after the reunion, we're going to hear that they broke up. Something not right. Something is very, very off with this season. What are your thoughts? Let's get. I left the studio. I apologize. I don't know how that happened, but I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. What do you guys think? Let me oh no. If there was a super chat, I absolutely apologize. I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. And because I left and came back, they won't let me see the full chat. So if you sent the super chat and I have not acknowledged it, please forgive me. Moderators, please hit me up and let me know if I missed something. But I don't know what happened. I must have been pushing too many buttons at once. But let me just get a few of your comments. Hey, Bianca. Bianca said, I don't even watch this show. I'm just getting entertained by this review. Thank you for being here. Rael said, that's true. Grown women understand grown men. Rachel, no ma'am. Yeah, I don't think she's ready for marriage. Let's just be real. I don't think she's ready for marriage. I hope that this show is a fun opportunity for her, but I don't think she's ready for marriage at all. She got to get in tune with her emotions, and she has to get in tune with grown men. Because I'm just like, girl, if you're going to cry every time he watches the game over spending time with you, whoo, you're going to be crying a lot. You're going to be crying. Women are not winning over sports. Women are not winning over sports. There's not a vagina on this earth past the president that has been able to do that. You're no special. I'm just telling you the truth. I'm just telling you the truth. Yes, Teresa said no media to consume, right? So they all they're doing is just hanging out and drinking. They come and it's like this fun event, which is probably why I'm starting to understand Tino a little bit better. He probably was excited to do something and get out of that hotel, and Rachel just screwed him out of that. But still, I don't like how he treats her. Yes, Sarah, they were absolutely bored. Of course they're gonna they're having fun. Why can't you let them have fun? Like, girl. And then you want them to spend all this time with you. They can't do nothing with you. They're sexually frustrated. They have no media to consume. All they're doing is drinking all the damn time because they don't want to eat, because guys also want to look fit on TV too. So come on, give them a break, girl. Muriel said, I feel like after Clayton, Rachel's confidence and ego took a hit. I agree. And these rejections don't make it any better, but I agree. She got to work on that self-esteem. She absolutely does. She just got to get in touch with them emotions. You just can't, but she is extremely protected. She's a daddy's girl, and that's probably how she was raised. But then you're just going to have to get a guy that will love and protect you like your father. You know what I mean? And maybe, to be honest with you, maybe he needs a man within your culture. Maybe you need a guy from your small Italian community where you live, who understands that and who will be able to take care of you the way that your father has, so that you won't look like something is wrong with you, right? You're a princess, right? And you're an Italian American princess, and you probably need an Italian American prince. Maybe that's what you need, sis. Maybe that's what you need. Muriel also said, I'm over Jesse. We need a former female. Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. April, listen. I just quickly recapped 6 hours of TV. They should have. I felt like she enjoyed it more. I'm not saying that I didn't think that Tasia was having a good time, but I felt like Tasia's attention was on other things. Things that, next level stuff. And she's doing it. So congrats to her. Yeah, actually, he was no help. He was no help. He was like, oh, you really feel that way? Wow. All right, I'm going to the rose ceremony. Like, what? Why do we have this whole scene if you weren't going to do anything? Like, for what? I gotta turn. You know what? Y'all coming in the kitchen. Because I just realized I did not turn on my oven. Oh, wait a minute. Let me get my light. Because girl, the camera quality to win. Gotta do much better. Now, normally, I would just wait and eat late. But we on our Love at the Lockup challenge. I can't play around. Girl, I can't eat too late. Are we back? Yeah, we back. Yes, I can't eat too late now. He is. He absolutely is. He absolutely is. I see right through that tall man. I see right through you. I see right through you. Let me turn on my oven. I see right through you. Her. Have any of you guys tried this before? I got this from Costco. Kinder's buttery rub steakhouse. That's what I'm steakhouse rub. That's what I just seasoned my steak with that because I just want to try it. You know, I have my own little seasoning, but I just want to try it. I'm like, I got it. I might as well use it. Let me know if you've tried it and if you think it's good. Let me know. Hey, Susan. Susan says she shouldn't have punished the guys. She shouldn't. And Susan, she does it all the time. Every time she gets her feelings hurt, she penalizes the guys that actually likes her over the dudes that don't. It's weird. It's weird. And another thing that bothers me about Rachel, not bothers me, but I feel like she needs to work on. You give too much attention to the men that don't want you, and you give very little to the men that are interested in you, especially Tyler. Especially my baby Tyler. He really likes you. And I'm just like, he's such a good guy. And you don't give him the time of day. I'm going to give him a better picture. But for now, I'm going to use this one. You don't give him the time of day. And he's such a good guy. Like the way he looks at her, the way he holds her. Do you want him to be a bit taller or buffer? Does he seem too nice for you or something, girl? I don't know, but he's such a good guy, and she just don't give him the respect he needs. Like every time Rachel has her little outbursts, Tyler don't, you can tell that it's just like he's like, Rachel, I'm right here, but he doesn't make her feel bad. Like Tino, Tyler loves on her. Every time she kisses him, he just takes her in. I feel like she's gonna send him home. Why would you? He's such a cutie. He's such a cute, sweet guy. And isn't he Italian? I think he's Italian. Italian or Greek. It'll work. It'll work. I like him for her. She want this one, though. She want this one. But I don't think she wants Zach as a husband. I think she want him as a lay. Girl, I understand. Take him to the fantasy suites. Anyway, let me get back to the comments. Teresa G said, if it's not a rice cooker or Instant Pot, I can't be bothered. 4 years in Japan, I learned. I'm really good at making rice. It's the brown rice. I'm making a rice actually in my Le Creuset heart pot. So wait, you guys told me how to pronounce it. Shout out to my French subscribers, La Creuset. But I make my rice in that pot and it works fine. It works fine. But that brown rice, girl. Oh, really, Ashley J? I'll check out Pajama Mama. I love that name. I will check her out. Something about him ain't right. Something about him ain't right, Susan. Something about him is not right. I think so too, because he was saying a little stuff. He was saying a little bit of stuff this episode, but he was holding it in. And I'm like, something gonna happen. Oh, April said wild rice, Nikki, is good for you and delicious. I'll try it. I got this big bag. Where is it? Where's my quinoa? I did not eat all that quinoa. Or did I? Look at me. I didn't eat my quinoa. Girl. Oh, I didn't. Right here. I was about to be so proud of myself. But I got this big bag of quinoa from not Trader Joe's, Costco. And I've been eating that, but I just wanted to like give myself variety because shout out to the Love After Lockup Challenge people. If you don't know what that is, I'm sorry, I keep on saying it and you don't know what it is. But on Fridays, I review Love After Lockup. And I decided, to do a challenge and introduce everybody else to the challenge if they wanted to do it. So for the next 16, now 15 weeks, everybody is going to be working on something that they want to accomplish during that time. The goal is to just have 1, 2, or 3 things that you've always wanted to do accomplished by the end of that show. Because it's like, because I was reviewing the show and I was just like, that's a long commitment for this show. 16 weeks I'm going to be reviewing this show. I want to be in a different place. So that's what that is. And because of that, I've just like changed my eating habits because one of the things I wanted to do is to get fit in whichever way I think fit is, right? So I've been changing how I eat. I stopped, just stopped. I ate my last bit of white rice last week. So I stopped eating that. And I've been doing like quinoa, but I felt like, if I'm doing the same thing over and over again, I'm going to get bored and I'm not going to stick to it. So I was like, let me just throw some brown rice in the mix and see what happens. Girl, that brown rice is ruined. Ruined. It's good though. The flavors are there, but child. My pantry, my brilliance, my stuff haven't arrived from my Bed Bath & Beyond. It's gonna be a whole reveal at Nikki.Star at home on that channel, my home channel. It's gonna be a whole reveal. Right now it's a mess. Don't judge me. Johnny's at the channel. What's up? Said, hey Nikki, I'm proud of you, Queen. Thank you. Please, can you tell me why my behind the scenes, they always trying to bring down a Black person who's popular, and it's not just the men. Who you talking about, Nate? Because I felt like Nate brought himself down. If you hide your child, but you know what? Why would you hide your child? Let's think about it, right? Because did he hide his child from you because you were just, a dash and a smash and dash? You know what I mean? And he didn't want it to be much of nothing. Because I feel like if a dude is into you, he gonna tell you about his kid, right? I don't know. I've never dated a man with children. That I know of. And it's so not bad boy. He just think he cute. It's pretty boy. That's what it is. It's pretty boy. I don't feel like she like him Black. I don't. I thought so in the beginning. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think we're getting a biracial boy. I don't even think we're getting a white adjacent Black man at the end. Because I don't know, like something is happening. She is not responding to Nate the same way that she's responding to Johnny. Her last interaction with Nate on this episode was giving me friend zone. So I don't know. I mean, instead of like kissing, they were like hugging. Like I felt like she was comforting him at like his grandmother's funeral. So, it was just weird. It wasn't like passion. She got passion with Johnny. Whatever floats your boat. Whatever floats your boat. She is. I feel like it's happening. Because I'm like, girl, stop apologizing to him. Stand up. You had a moment. It's okay. Kept on apologizing. Then she's going to thank him for bringing that up to her. How old is she? How old is she? How old is she? Evelyn said, I'm rooting for Jason for Gabby. Who's Jason? Let me look at the people. Who's Jason? There's like nobody here anymore. Oh, Jason, Michael Bublé. He's cute. I like him for her. I like Jason for her. He's a cutie. And he seems to like really be into her. Like for real, for real. But I don't know. I don't know. Irene, I have none. I don't have a top four. I just don't see it for anybody. I just don't see it. I like Michael Bublé. I like Tyler. I did like Nate. Y'all got me questioning him, but that's it. And it's two Bachelorettes. Like, I feel like Rachel is going to pick Tino unless Tino dumps her. I feel like the best guy for Rachel would be Tyler, but I think Zach is going to be the last man standing, and that's going to happen, but I don't really see them going far. I feel like Tino's going to self-eliminate. Tino is either Tino or Aben. One of them is going to self-eliminate. I feel like Logan is going to self-eliminate next week. Just based off of the trailer, I think Rachel's going to end up with Zach by default, not because she wants him, but because Tino is just going to turn awful. I thought that Gabby was going to end up with Nate, but just seeing how she is with Johnny, I'm not sure. Although I like Michael Bublé for her, I just feel like she just has a lot more passion with Johnny, and it's so weird. Amirio said from the previews, it looks like Tino going to switch up his feelings after the fantasy suites. Oh God. Please, Lord, for Rachel's sake, it can't be after the fantasy suites. Where's my clip? It can't. She's not going to be able to survive that. She is not going to be able to survive that. My good sis is going to be a mess. Oh, she's going to be a mess. After she sleeps with that guy, he's just like, you know what? I'm not feeling this. Oh, Rachel's going to be a mess. And she's probably going to sabotage her engagement. Poor thing. Poor thing. All right, let's put these stakes in. Girl, I used that season. I'm black, right? Absolutely, I over-seasoned. We don't know how to season any other kind of way. But yeah. You know, this looks good. This looks good. Something don't sit right with me. Yeah, Aben. Something don't sit right with me about him. Hey, Kayla. Kayla said Mario getting the first impression roles, but no screen time gave me a flashback to. Yes. Yes. I forgot about that. But she's living her best life now. She living her best life with somebody. He reminds me, he's like Dean, but dirtier. I forget his name. But they're living their best life. They're a cute little couple. Cute little bite-sized couple. I like them. They feel like the real deal to me. They met in paradise, but she was having a real hard time. She was self-sabotaging the hell out of that relationship. And I was like, girl, you got a good man right here who likes you and wants to work out this relationship with you. Why are you acting weird? For no reason. But they've moved past that, and they're in a much better place. Who do I have next? Oh, Susan. Hey, Susan. Susan said, garlic. Said, what do you think about Zach? He had the movie theater date and was crying. I don't like him for her. I don't have nothing against him. I don't have anything against him, but I feel like he's a manipulator. I feel like, and I don't think that he's a manipulator in all of his relationships. I think when you got somebody like Rachel, it's easy to do that because, you know, I hate to say it, sis, but, you know, it's like a toxic man would love you. No shade, no shade, no shade, because you're extremely emotional and you blame yourself a lot for the faults of men, right? Like with the whole Tino situation. The fact that he was trying to make you feel small and you kept on apologizing to him. And instead of him being like, okay, great, he stayed there because I felt like he was trying to get control. And I'm not saying he's an abuser or anything like that, but I'm saying terrible traits tend to show up in people when they get a certain kind of partner. And no, it's not Rachel's fault, but I feel like if Tino was with a Gabby, he couldn't do that. But he knows what he could do with the Rachel. And that trait that comes out when he's with her is not good. He got to get a hold on that. He need to get delivered. Delivered. Because that's that controlling and manipulation spirit. And I don't like that. I do not like that at all. What else do I need? Butter. I need butter. We need butter. Hey, Miss Brown Sugar. Miss Brown Sugar said, I actually don't think Mario was a diversity rose, but I don't think Gabby put as much weight on it as past Bachelorettes. That's a good point. Mario was the first one to make a move, so he stuck out. Probably, which is why I don't see any real matches at the end, because I feel like Rachel and Gabby came into this, but no shade to either one of them. But I feel like they are the most unserious Bachelorettes I've ever witnessed. They seem so unserious to me, the both of them. I do think he likes her, but I just think that together they're a toxic couple. I don't see it working. I don't see it working. Hey, Sarah. Sarah said, do you think that Nate is playing Gabby? It's giving Michael A., who I hear Bachelor Nation turned on. I don't know now. I don't know. I thought it was a real deal, but this tea, I don't know how to take it. I don't know how to take the tea. Malake said, even though Twitter's obsessed with Tino, really? I need to search the hashtag. I haven't searched the hashtag since the show started. I just think he wants to get far enough to be popular, but doesn't. You know what, Malak? I agree. Because I'm telling you, I was watching this episode and I was just like, Tino is not feeling her. He is not feeling her because he just gets so frustrated with her. And I'm like, how are you pursuing this woman to be your wife? And she bothers you so much. I don't think he's feeling her. I don't think he's feeling her at all. Eveline L said Rachel's guys were stood up on that date. Which one? She stood him up on like every date. Every date. I agree with you, Ashley. I agree with you. She absolutely just needs to choose herself. I feel like at the end of this, like on the season finale, she needs to be like, I need to work on myself a bit more. I've realized through this process, I'm not ready to marry anyone but myself. So I'm going to go solo. See ya, Tino. She needs to. That would be a great ending. I'm telling you, this is one of the first Bachelor shows, seasons that I've watched where I'm just like, I really don't know what's going to happen. Because you know how, like somebody's going to get proposed to. I don't know if that's happening. I don't know if that's happening. I don't see any matches. I'm like, how is this going to work? How is this going to work? Oh my God. I feel like I need so much more butter, but I'm cutting down my butter. This is the result. This is what we got, fam. This is what we got. Off to the oven. Off to the oven. Oh no, wait. Damn it. Can I find that? Oh, not yet. I forgot That because I'm still unpacking. I'm still like opening a bunch of boxes. My stuff finally arrived, and girl, I did not know that I shipped that much stuff here. So anyway, I just unpacked my cast iron skillet. So I was going to cook that in the oven, but I'm going to finish it in the oven, and I'm going to fry it in my cast iron skillet. Oh, dinner about to be sickening. Let me get to dinner. Let me get to dinner. Hey, Dr. M. Dr. M said, yeah, that brown rice is something else. I don't know how my mom and aunties do it without burning. They even make jollof with it. Oh my God. Why did you just remind me of that? My Nigerian subscribers. Ghanaian too. You are going to drag me, but I had to do it. 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 I had to do it because I'm curious. I'm curious. And I just want to let you know, I'm going to make this with a roasted snapper. I don't know how to make it. And I want to try it. I want to try it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, but I want to try it. I want to try it. I'm going to make it with the snapper. Let me know if I should make it with another meat or if, if jollof is better with something else. Also, let me know where I can get jollof in Atlanta. Let your girl know. Irene said, Nikki, top 4 before hometown so far. I think I already answered that. I don't really have a top 4. I know who I think they should pick, and I know that they're not going to. So, ciao. I feel like the fantasy suites is going to be a chaotic mess because I feel like Rachel is going to be more confused than ever, and Gabby is going to be more confused than ever because I think that they are going to go into that thinking that the men or whoever that they sleep with, that is the one. And I feel like these guys are running this show, and it is not the Bachelorette, it's the Bachelors. It is the Bachelors. Miss Brown Sugar said, absolutely friend zone to me, Nikki. I heard several reviewers saying that Nate is the. Oh, he is her choice? I don't know. I hope so. I will watch that season, but you know why? I feel like he's not going to become the Bachelor because I just don't feel like y'all clams are jumping for Tyler. I feel like that's the thing for a guy to become the Bachelor. Our hearts and our clams got to jump for him, and I just don't think the clams are jumping for him. I mean, my clam not jumping. He gives me, cute little brother, but they don't pick for me. You know what I mean? But I just think the fan base, y'all clams not jumping for him. Y'all clams be jumping for Logan's, and that's the problem. That's the problem right there. That's the problem right there. Almost lost my hand, but that's okay. That's okay. You think so, Miss Brown Sugar? Those chocolates for his daughter were the kiss of death. I don't know. Yes, Noah. Noah is his name. Thank you, Sarah. I forgot his name. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Thank you so much. Yes, let them know, Shonda. Please like the video to get me a 15K. Miss Brushiger also said, to be honest, I really hope both Bachelorettes decide to take their time at most and choose someone to date exclusively. Their entire experience has been truncated, so they know even less than most leads. I think so as well. I honestly feel like from what I've been seeing so far, I don't think that there will be engagements at the end. It wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't make sense for there to be an engagement. It just wouldn't. Santino said, I just joined the live and had my back turned and heard Nikki say, Tino. It was like, who was, oh, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Oh, okay. I finally got to the Jollof rice comments. Oh, they don't. No, the ladder's not on camera. Oh, Mom, what are you about to do? Oh, Lord. I can't. Please don't get on me. I gotta watch you. Girl, I'm about to make the steaks. I'm going to cook them in my cast iron skillet, and then I'll finish it off in the oven. I saw it, and I had to get it. I saw it, and I had to get it. I'll review it on my home channel. Audrey also said Ghanaians eat jollof rice with plantains too. Yep, I knew it. I knew it was Ghana. I knew it was Ghana, Nigeria. I knew it. Yep, that's what it is. All of those three have to work together for the Bachelor to be picked. And I just, y'all clams ain't jumping for him, but I feel like he will be a great Bachelor. We will finally get a real love story from the Bachelor, but y'all clams not jumping. Y'all clams are not jumping. I will, Audrey. I will. I'm probably going to make it later this week. Irene said, height is dangerous. Height is dangerous. Look what Logan is doing. I'm telling you, if Logan was the height of Hayden, he would have been gone. He would have been gone. You think so, Sarah? I felt like we didn't get engagements sometimes. I feel like didn't we get one? I want to date you. Didn't we get one of those before? I felt like we had one of those. Adriana said, this show should end with exclusive dating. I agree. The engagements puts too much unnecessary and unrealistic pressure on people. I absolutely agree. I will, Shonda. I will. I'm going to review it on my home channel. Malake said, Ari was the Bachelor. He got nobody's clam jumping. I felt like they had to give it to him. I think there was something that happened because it made no sense for them to give us Mr. Frost. Nobody knew who he was. He was no shade. He wasn't somebody that will make people's clam jump, except for that other girl that gave him twins. No shade, right? But it's like, we're not universally, the clams are not universally jumping for him. I felt like something happened. I don't know if he saw, one of the producers kill somebody and this is him paying him back. I don't know what it was, but it was not the fan base. They had to give that boy that role for some reason. Yes, it has been. It was doing really well and then it fell off. I don't know when it's going to come back. Yes, Juan Pablo and Matt. So yeah, we can have let's date, exclusively date and see what happened. Susan said a few people haven't gotten engaged, including Juan Pablo, Jesse, Clayton, Cole. Yeah, I think they can end with a hard exclusive dating. Yes. I think that, but listen, I think they picked Clayton because Clayton was tall and big. Clayton was already picked, and I felt like he was already filming, right? Remember, we got an exclusive of one of his first scenes, like while the Bachelorette season was still going. So they picked him early, and they were just like, oh, he's going to make the ladies' clams jump because he's tall and he's buff. And then we watched him on the show, and everybody was just like, who is this? And the thing about it is the fan base just wasn't on board, but they had already filmed his season. So, they had to just force him on us. But I think that they felt like he would have been that he fit the criteria, and his personality just does not show up on the Bachelorette season. Rara said, yes, Tyler and Rachel Lindsay, Peter turned it down. So yes. Yes, I remember that. But did he turn it down or was he like being difficult? I heard he was being difficult. Sarah said the Bachelorette never turned anyone down, but should have. DBL standard. What's DBL standards? What does that mean? Child. Well, I'm making nice sauce. I wish. Guys, how do you open up a wine bottle without a cork opener? Because I can't find it. I can't find is it called cork opener? Y'all know what I mean. Corkscrew. I have one, but I can't find it. I can't find it. I still got a lot of boxes to go through. So I need to figure out how to open this. How to open this bottle so I can make a sauce for my steaks. Please let your girl know. Do I want to use this? I'm gonna just use olive oil. That's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna use olive oil. Miss Brown Sugar said, and Matt, the men will always say, nah, let's not go that far with the quickness. Yeah, but the women can't. You know what? Women of Bachelor Nation, when are we gonna revolt? Like, when are we gonna be like, you know what? Y'all don't do us right. Y'all don't do us right like y'all do the men. When are we finally? Because I will say, I was watching this and I was like, you know what? They would have never done a Bachelor like this. You know what I mean? Like Rachel and Gabby are going through it on their own season. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But they would have never did this to Jesse. Ooh. I don't like it. But we still watch. Oh, double. I was like, what this DV? Child, the D's I was trying to put together. I was like, Ash, what is that? I was like, hold on. What is the DV? Oh, child. Susan said there was a Bachelorette way back who refused both guys and ended up alone. Good for her. Gabby. You know what? I don't think it would be expected of Gabby to do that. I hope it's Rachel. I really do. Like, we joked about Rachel choosing herself, but I hope she does. Anyway, family, it is way past what I'm supposed to be eating. I'll do better. I will do better. Oh, Shawanda, I started this comment, and I talked about it already, but my bachelor pick is Tyler. I would love for him to be the Bachelor. I don't know if it's going to happen again because the clams aren't jumping, but he's a nice guy. And I think it's time for us to have a nice guy bachelor. We deserve, but that will be my bachelor pick. But I don't think it's going to happen. Irene said, from watching the upcoming trailer, I really hope Rachel chooses herself. I hope so too. I really, really do. Thank you so much, Shonda. Shonda said, thanks everyone for joining at NikkiStar Live. Please like and subscribe for more great content. Thank you all so much for joining me. You can hop on over if you can't get enough of NikkiStar. You can hop on over to my home channel, NikkiStar at Home. I just posted a travel vlog that I'm doing. I'll do girl chats and things over there, more chats over there, but I'm just waiting to get to 1,000 subscribers first. We're close. What I do, I'll start doing chats and everything over there, but I do cooking over there. I do crafting. I do shopping, hauls, all kinds of great stuff over there. So, if you're going to miss me, jump over there and you'll see me doing some fun stuff. But let me get out of here and cook. You know what? I actually might end up making this tonight since my rice didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. So we will see. But let me get something to eat, and I will see you all tomorrow. Tomorrow, the lives that I will be doing is 90 Day Fiance, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and what's the other one? Married at First Sight. That's back. We're back to doing that. Like I said, I didn't really want to do the weddings and all of that stuff because I'm gonna be real with you. I wanted to get to Devon Franklin. When is he showing up? When is Mr. X Megan Good showing up? I want to see how he advises and interacts with these couples. So I'll start reviewing that show tomorrow, and then I'll see you guys for Friday. After those shows, I'll see you guys on Friday for Love at the Lockup. Oh, we're doing a new show. Oh my gosh. So we're starting a new show this week called The Week in Review. I was supposed to do it last week, but Mama got overwhelmed. But I have enough stuff to talk about. So basically, instead of just doing lives for every little thing, a lot of the stuff that you guys send me, I would love to talk about it, but it's just, I get so much stuff and I just do not have the time to do a live for everything. So the week in review will be that. We'll just talk about everything that happened that week. It will be in the afternoon, every Friday in the afternoon, unless I'm traveling, or, it'll be a live or it'll be a recorded video if I am traveling. But that's the shows that are coming up for the lives that are coming up for NikkiStar TV. I have 2 recorded lives, but you won't get those till Saturday and Sunday. Not 2 recorded lives, but 2 recorded videos. You won't get them till Saturday and Sunday. Anyway, guys, let me get out of here. Let me get something to eat. Please make sure you like the video. It helps your girl grow. This channel has been a blessing to me. I hope it's been a blessing to you. I had a good time here. Let's run that YouTube algorithm up and let them know that your girl, Nikki.Star is here. Audrey said, I hope it's not Tyler Cameron she is talking about. He will gain nothing being the Bachelor. I don't think it's him. Thank you so much. Love you guys. Bye.